and welcome back to Keep On Collecting. It's good to have you back. Thank you for watching. At Keep On Collecting, we don't get a lot of gift parcels. I think we've had one in our time, and that was from Ryan, the collector kid. Today we have received one from Phil, Treasures for Trigger. Phil has a YouTube channel in that name, Treasures for Trigger, and he does, well, he does a lot of things, a little bit similar to Keep On Collecting. So he does mainly, I guess, Phil's knowledge seems to be predominantly G.I. Joe, but he loves turtles as well, Transformers, very big in Transformers, and it's very interesting. Well, he loves a whole range of things, like I think even original MOTU stuff as well is in there. But Phil's very interesting. The channel itself, he's from New Zealand, so a Kiwi, and he's living in Japan with his family. And I find it fascinating because it's not just about his toys and his collection, it's also about what his family does and just some customs and traditions around Japan, what they get up to as a family, some adventures in Japan as well. So that, to me, is quite fascinating. If that interests you, go and check Phil out, like at Treasures for Trigger. I will put a link in the description, probably flash that up on the screen. But Phil's a really nice guy. We've had him on the collector's pack, and I love talking to Phil. I find him very relaxing to listen to. He's also on Sergeant Slaughter's Slaughterhouse on a regular basis as well. And I think that's why Zazel likes having him on, because he's just a chilled individual with a bit of knowledge, and it's all in the name of fun, and incorporates a bit of Japanese culture into there as well, into his channel. And I'm talking a lot about Phil, but I really appreciate his channel, and it's one of those channels that really should be like skyrocketing up there. But let's get on with an unboxing here. Phil and I have had some chats, and he's very generous. Look, I think as the community, that's the main thing about this community. We love to help each other out. If we can assist each other in each other's collections, we will, and that's what I do. That's one of the excellent social aspects about being on YouTube and having your own channel and meeting all these other collectors. Alrighty, and we have a letter. So I'm really chuffed about this because I don't think I've actually received a letter ever. Alright, so let's read this. Hey Matt, thanks for sending over the Muppet Babies, etc. They are looking great on my shelf. You're welcome, Phil. I did forget to put in a couple of Dino Rider parts though, so that was a bit of a bummer. Here are a handful of Hasbros for you. There's an IRS. Oh, there's an IRS for Scott as well. So not only for me, but yes, for Scott as well. An IRS for Scott, as I know that's one of the few he needs. So I think there's a big thank you for Scott as well. Not all in perfect condition, that's fine, but I hope you enjoy. I will. Really enjoying your channel with Andrew, mate, and the collector's pack on Monday nights. The chat is great. Very happy to call you Aussie blokes good friends. Yes, I always get a thrill when I hear from you. Keep in touch, mate. Thanks again, Phil, Treasures for Trigger. Well, that's excellent. I need to get a little box and keep notes, even if I'm only going to have one in there, but for Phil, you're the first. And it's been a pleasure just dealing with you and having a chat and getting to know you. So, do I show Scott's? Why not? Scotty, this is what you're getting, mate. Let's have a look at your Scott's. So, drum roll please. He's going to get an IRS. Now, I'm not too, like, we used to have a lot I used to have a lot of Hasbros. However, I got rid of them, and I'm trying to get some back. So I'm not too familiar with what series each figure belongs in, but this is IRS. That's IRS. It's pretty good. It's his action. Oh, he's got like a stomping action. Look at this. Wow, he stomps on people. IRS. It's for you, Scott. Alright, so there's some more for my collection. I don't have too many Hasbros. I know Scott's got quite a few. And I think, and by looks of, and Phil's got quite a few as well. Alrighty, golly, gee, oh, this is brilliant, Phil. I don't deserve all these, man. This is fantastic. Alright, let's start at the beginning. We got Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Look at that. And he just lets his action and just slams him down. He usually comes with a 2x4, but I don't have him, so I'm really chuffed to have him now in the collection. It's fantastic. Oh, I got the Big Boss Man. I think he's from like one of the first series. Here's the Big Boss Man. He came with a nightstick, as far as I'm aware. Probably just beat the crap out of people. Can I say crap on this channel? There you go. He beats the crap out of the bad dudes, or the good dudes. Because I don't think Big Boss Man was a good guy. Very rarely. Big Boss Man. Also, we've got one of the Bushwhackers. Now, Phil did ask me. I said, yes, I do have a Bushwhacker. And I know this is the other Bushwhacker. Luke? Butch? I'm not sure. But it's very simple, actually, same action. Because they used to walk down the aisle going, ooh, with their silly faces. And so that's Butch or Luke, I'm not sure. They apparently hailed from New Zealand as well. Whether they actually did or they didn't, I'm not sure. But so I've got his brother up there. And the final one, which I'm really chuffed about having, because this must be my new word, chuffed. But I'm just stoked to have all these figures. We've got Ted Dibiase. There he is. In his tux. Yeah, he's well used, well played with. Looks like someone's had fun with him. I'm not sure what he's... I remember the green suited one. But I'm not really sure. Maybe his action doesn't work anymore. Maybe not. But he probably came with the $1 million belt as well. But yeah, he's very well played with, very well loved. So he's going to go on my shelf and represent the $1 Million Man. And in honor of Phil, they all fell down. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much, Phil, for these wonderful 4 figures for myself. 1 for Scott. It's all right. We'll get that to him. Well, we're going to Melbourne in a couple of weeks, so I'll give it to him then. Straight away, he's in front by 1. Awesome. Thanks again, Phil. I really appreciate your friendship. Really appreciate you sending me these. Everybody, please check out Treasures for Trigger. I keep plugging it. It is a really good channel. Phil's a really lovely guy and really knowledgeable on toys and easy to watch. And that's it for another Keep On Collecting episode. Thank you very much for your time and watching this special gift box from Phil all the way from Japan. It's our first international gift box. We don't get too many. So stay safe out there. Look after yourselves. Remember to get into your toy rooms because it's good for your soul and makes you smile. So remember what Andrew and I always say, and that's keep on collecting your Hasbros. See you next time. Bye.